Well now, darling, let's get one thing clear from the start. Ghosts are real. Anyone who tells you otherwise hasn't spent a night alone in a creaky old homestead with a cold breeze brushing the back of their neck. And I'm not talking about Hollywood ghosts that go around rattling chains and jumping out of wardrobes. I'm talking about genuine spirit energy. Real people once living, now caught between the worlds. And the big question is, why? Why do they hang around? As a sixth-generation White Witch, I've seen my fair share of spirits, some gentle, some cheeky, and a few who'd give you goosebumps even on a 40-degree day. But they all have their reasons. Here's the truth of it, straight from the other side. 1. Unfinished business. This is the most common reason. Someone dies suddenly, maybe in an accident or under tragic circumstances, and they leave things unsaid, undone, unresolved. They might have had a fight with a loved one or left without passing on something important, so they linger, trying to tie up loose ends. It's not about being scary, it's about wanting closure. 2. They don't know they're dead. Yes, darling, it happens. Especially in sudden or traumatic deaths, the soul sometimes doesn't realise the body has carked it. They go about their business like nothing happened, opening doors, walking hallways, confused as to why no one's answering them. These spirits need help moving on, and often it takes a sensitive soul or a psychic nudge to guide them toward the light. 3. Emotional attachment to a place or person. Some people just love their homes. Maybe it was the house they built with their bare hands, or the spot where they felt happiest in life. They're emotionally anchored. Others stay to watch over loved ones, protecting, guiding, even nagging from beyond. I've had clients tell me their nan's ghost keeps turning off the kettle. That's love, darling, not horror. 4. Fear of judgment. Some souls stay because they're afraid of what comes next. Maybe they've done things in life they regret and they fear karma's knock on the door. So they hang back, hiding in the cracks between the physical and spiritual worlds. That's why forgiveness, both given and received, is so powerful. It frees everyone. 5. Revenge or justice. Occasionally, a spirit's hanging around because something wasn't made right. Maybe they were wronged, betrayed, or harmed, and they're waiting for justice. Not always a vengeful ghost, but a persistent one. These spirits can be unsettling, but they're usually crying out to be heard, not to harm. 6. Residual energy. Now this one's a bit different. Sometimes what we call a ghost is just leftover energy. Think of it like a psychic photograph. A woman in white walking the same hallway every night isn't always a ghost with thoughts and feelings. It could be the energetic imprint of her grief, repeating over and over, like a broken record in time. 7. They're waiting for someone. This one breaks my heart. Some spirits stay simply because they don't want to move on without a loved one. They're waiting for a partner, a child, or someone they promise to meet again. That's loyalty from beyond, and it's more common than you'd think. What can you do about it? If you think a spirit's hanging around, first light a white candle for peace. Speak aloud, kindly, and ask them what they need. Spirits respond to respect, not fear. You can also place salt at the corners of your home for protection, and if things feel heavy, get someone like me to come in for a proper cleansing. And remember, darling, most ghosts aren't out to frighten you. They're just a little lost, a little stuck, or a little stubborn, just like some of us when we're alive, really. In the end, whether they're lingering for love, regret, fear, or unfinished business, spirits have stories to tell. And it's our job to listen with open hearts, clear minds, and maybe a few sage leaves burning in a dish nearby. Destiny, you cannot change it, but you can help a soul find its way.